So the visiting priest beside the one who read the gospel, who wrote this book, when the worst happens, the worst, what's the worst? Sickness, failure, death. When the worst happens, what do? We've all gone through this. When the worst happens. That's why I want all of you to get a copy, because it'll speak to you. It speaks to everybody's heart, and you'll get a lot from this book. It was launched last Friday. And the proceeds are going towards building a house for the clergy in his diocese, Akachi diocese. We're not taking care of our older priests. We're not. Our older priests, we're not looking after them. Some of our older priests are lonely. They're on their own. Or we're not looking after them. We're not looking after them. And the proceeds of this is going towards building a house for the clergy in his diocese. So I want everybody to buy a copy. It's 35 CDs. You can give more, but we will sell it at the end of the Mass. This will be your gift for Mother's Day. What I command you is to love one another. Love, love, love. When St. John was an old man, he was living in the caves in Patmos. And every Sunday he was carried out on a stretcher to preach. And each time his preaching was love one another. That was all he said. He just preached love one another. Somebody asked him, why? Why do you keep on preaching the same thing Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after Sunday? He says, that's what Jesus did. And that's what we have to do. Love, not hatred, not anger. You know, when you open the newspapers every day and you hear killings and bribery and insults. I mean, yesterday I read one where one man put acid over his wife's face. I said, how? A wife you've loved, you've had children with, you've cared for, then you pour acid over her face. Is that love? We need love, love, love. Love one another. That's my commandment. Love one another. So what I want to talk today about love, the love of mothers. There's nothing greater than the love of a mother. Mothers, they love, they love, they love. The patience, the love, the concern which mothers have. So I want to talk about mothers. Today's your day. Today's your day. I'd love to give every one of you a free lunch and ticket to go to Labadi Beach Hotel or Kempinski or one of your choice. I don't have the money, so I can't send you there. But I'd love to. If I had, I would send you there because you're worth a fortune. You're so good. You are the heartbeat of every home. The heartbeat. What's the first words of a child? Mostly it's mama. Mama. Not dada, but mama. The first words, mama. Mama. You come home from school, what's your first words? Where's mommy? Not where's daddy. Where's mommy? Where's mommy? It's always mommy, mommy. You are the heartbeat of our homes. You are our first friend, our best friend. You are our forever friend. There's no hero greater than a mother. You're a hero. You're a phenomenon. Somebody quoted and said, I quote the following, God couldn't be everywhere, so he made mothers. Isn't that beautiful? God couldn't be everywhere, so he made mothers. So mothers, you're there continuing the work of God. Continuing the work. We owe you so much and so much love. What can we say except to say thank you? That on this little day, on this day, we remember you in a special way. A little boy came to his mother and she was washing dishes. And the small little boy came and gave a note to his mommy. So Mommy dried her hands and took up the note and read it. Then she put it down, and then she wrote a reply in front of the boy. She replied the letter. So what did the boy write? Dear Mommy, for cleaning my room every morning for the past month, you owe me 5 CDs. For going to the market 3 times, you owe me 15 CDs. For sweeping the yard, 5 CDs. For getting a good report at school, 10 CDs. For babysitting my brother when you went shopping, 5 CDs. For washing Dad's car every morning, 10 CDs. Altogether, you owe me 50 CDs. What would a mother do when she saw that letter? Would she get angry? Would she get annoyed and say, eh? So the mother sat down at the table with a pen. And what did she write? For the 9 months I carried you in my womb, no charge. For the nights I spent sitting with you at your sick bed, no charge. For all the times, for all the tears you brought to my eyes, for all the troubles you gave me, the worries you caused me, no charge. For all the food over the years, for all the clothing I bought you, for all the times I changed your diapers, wiped your little snotty nose, no charge. My dear son, I am your mother and I love you. Your health, your happiness, your smile, your hugs are worth more to me than any amount of money. Thank you, my son. And the little boy, what could he say? He took the pen and he put a big X through it. A big X. Paid in full. An X. Paid in full. This is love. The love of a mother. Love. Isn't it wonderful? What you mothers can do for us children. You mean so much to us. We don't have to say thank you to our mothers. I was reading this story about the man who invented the light bulb, Thomas Edison. When Thomas was a little boy, he was sent home from school with a note. Only his mother should read it. So the mother read the note, and the little boy was there. And the note read, your son is too intelligent for this school. We don't have a teacher to teach him because your boy is too intelligent. Please take him out and find another school. Mother taught that child, Thomas Edison. That boy invented 2,000 inventions, including this light bulb. The mother taught him, self-taught by the mother in the home. Years later, the mother died, and the boy went through all the notes of the mother, and the boy saw the note from the teacher. Saw the note from the teacher. The teacher's note that was given to him to give it to his mom. He was a small boy. And what did it say? Your son is mentally sick. We cannot let him attend our school. We're expelling him. Huh? That mother Never told the boy what was in that letter. She encouraged the boy. She supported the boy. The teacher said he was mentally sick. Mentally sick. But look what the mother did. She turned everything around. And that boy, 2,000 inventions, including the light bulb. You mothers are geniuses. You're absolutely a phenomenon. Phenomenon. Your patience, your love, your kindness. You have no working hours. Look how many meals you've cooked in your life. There's nothing like a mother's food. Oh, nobody can make nice pancakes and nice apple tarts like my mother. Nobody. And we all say the same of our mothers. And the many meals you mothers cooked for us children. The many meals. The many clothes you washed for us and ironed. Spending hours over the ironing board to make sure our school uniform was nice and neat and clean and tidy. Bringing us to school and collecting us. The hours you spent with us when we were sick, at home and in the hospital. When I go to the children's hospital and the children are sick in bed and the mother has to spend days with the child, she can't sleep. There's no bed. She's sitting beside the child. The child is a high temperature and there's the mother. Look at all the PTA meetings you have to attend. Your husband always finds excuses not to come to PTA meeting, and you find yourself coming. The times you've cleaned the house, washed dishes. What can we do today to say thank you? Your love is phenomenal. Phenomenal. What can we do? Isn't this what Christ is telling us, to love one another? Isn't this love, real love in action, that we owe so much to our dear mothers? So much. Jesus loved his mother. On the cross he said, John, this is your mother. This is your mother. He wanted John to take care of his mother. Today, take care of your mother. Take care of your mother. This man went to a florist to buy flowers for his mother's birthday on the coming, or Mother's Day on the coming Sunday. And he wanted to send by courier a big bunch of flowers. Then a little girl came into the shop. And the little girl asked the man behind the counter, how much are your roses? My mommy likes roses. And the man behind the counter told her so much. And she said, I don't have that much. I just have a small such and such. Oh. So the man buying a big bunch of flowers, and the man that was going to go away for the weekend and enjoy himself, the man that was going to send the flowers to his mother by courier. And he said, little girl, I'll pay for that rose. Let me buy the rose for your mother. Where does your mother live? Oh, my mother lives in the cemetery. She's buried in the cemetery. So the little girl was buying a rose for her mother who was sick, who was dead in the cemetery. The man changed his plans. He said, I'm not going to be sending a dead rose to the cemetery for my mother. Let me bring these flowers myself to my mother, because all that she's done for me. Today, take care of your mother. If your mother's here in the crowd, go and visit her. Bring her a nice gift, beautiful gift. Bring her a lunch, or bring her out for lunch. Bring her to whatever hotel you want to. Spoil her. She's your mother. Take care of your mother. If she's old and she cannot come, you go and bring her food to the house. If your mother doesn't live in the crowd, please Send her something. Phone her, talk to her, tell her you love her. Tell her you love her. If your mother is dead, visit her in the grave. Go and visit the grave. If she's living in Accra, if she lived in Accra and buried in Accra. It's the first thing I do when I go on my holidays to Dublin. The first place I make to is the cemetery for my mother and my father. I bring them red roses. Red roses. The last thing I do before I come back to Ghana is to go to my parents' graves, my mother and my father, and I bring them roses. I owe them so much. So much. Is it any wonder I have my parents' wedding rings on my chalice? My mother's ring, my father's ring. I owe them so much. So mothers, today is your day. After the communion, we will show you who the new Mother of the Year is, and we'll install her, and then I'll invite all mothers to come forward, and I'll bless all mothers after communion. May the Lord bless our dear mothers as we thank you. You are the heartbeat of our homes. We thank you, we praise, we bless you for what you've done for us. God bless our dear mothers. Amen.